But at that time, NAL was beginning to develop information centers following a pattern that they had established a number of years ago with the Food and Nutrition Information Center, which had been here for a number of years, since about 1970, I think. A few other centers had been established, and the administration was open to suggestions. So I spoke to Mr. Joe Howard, who was the director, about starting one on organic farming, but I felt that that was a little bit too narrow a designation, so I suggested alternative farming systems, which was becoming a current term, maybe a euphemism, but it was also a little broader. We wanted to cover all kinds of alternatives that farmers could use to try to maintain their profitability and maintain the health of the land at the same time. And so in the fall of 1985 we began putting together an information center on a modest basis.
And you were named the first coordinator, right?
Yes, I was, yes. You know how it is, you think of an idea and you get appointed. The library was very supportive, however. But when the center was announced in several publications, including, I think, Rodale's Organic Gardening, the deluge of letters began from all over the country. People who were saying, oh, thank goodness, the government is beginning to take notice of this alternative, and asking for information. So it was a very busy time. I had some part-time help borrowed from other parts of the reference department and so forth. In 1986, we were allowed to expand a little bit, and Carl Schneider of the reference staff became the associate coordinator for a couple of years. Do you want me to go on with this? I mean, this
yes,
narrative? All right.
Yes, I think it shows the library's role as well as reflecting what USDA was doing and not doing from time to time.
Yes. There was, by 1987, enough information centers had been established and were kind of carrying on a different routine from the other departments, so that the information centers branch was started under Robin Frank, and alternative farming systems and I were transferred to that, but Carl elected to stay with reference. So and in more big things happened, because in 1987, in the budget bill for 1988, there was money put to an alternative farming systems program. I think at the time in the legislation it was called low input sustainable agriculture. It was called several things along the way. Part of the appropriation was directed to the library. $100,000 was set aside to assist NAL in information provision on the subject. So that gave us our first big boost.